Take spiritual action today, come hell or high water. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1529 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as a transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business, and back and forth and back and forth. 49 years of offline businesses, as well as over a quarter century in corporate America, working for some of the coolest companies on the planet. Now, our idiom for supersize your business today was come hell or high water, or through hell and high water. They're both used interchangeably. This is one of those idioms that has got kind of an interesting but gross meaning or possible origin. It is accredited to being an American idiom in the 1880s, and in May of 1882, it appeared in the Iowa Burlington Weekly Hawk. It was a weekly newspaper back then, and they used this expression. I don't remember if it was through or it was probably come hell and high water. And it basically means that something's going to happen no matter what. It is going to happen no matter what the extenuating or outside circumstances are. Things in this country need to change come hell or high water, right? That would be an example of the use of through hell or high water, come hell or high water. The second meaning of this, which is really gross, it was a form of torture, supposedly according to the London dungeon. Somebody reported online that it was used as a form of torture, and it was called hell or high water, or hell and high water, where they would stick a hot poker down someone's throat that they were torturing, and then they would follow it with water. They would pour water down to put the fire out, which I don't know how anybody could tell you anything after they had a hot poker stuck down their throat and then drowned with, or almost drowned with water. But I suppose that would, the whole thing would kill you anyway, which was apparently the point of torture, right? So I like the meaning that it just was something that appeared in the newspaper, and we'll do whatever it takes to achieve our goals. We'll do whatever it takes to grow our business. In the case of business owners, we'll figure it out. We'll find solutions. We won't be stopped because of outside circumstances. There's always a way. I believe that there's no such thing as can't. My dad taught me and my sisters when we were little girls that there's no such thing as can't. And I have carried that thought and that belief throughout my entire life. Why? Because I've done all kinds of stuff that people told me I couldn't do. I've done all kinds of things that I didn't necessarily on first idea think that I could do. But I believe that if there's no such thing as can, that means I or somebody else has already done it, or I can find a way or create a way to make things happen. And I said, come hell or high water, we will take action, a spiritual action today, because our annual challenge this year, this segment, the month of April, we're focusing on our spiritual well-being. We've done physical well-being in January, emotional well-being in February, mental well-being in March, spiritual well-being this month, and then we'll pop into financial relationships and the other areas and aspects of the life framework. Now, why come hell or high water will we take action today? Some type of action, because we're going to choose among alternatives. We're using the SOAP framework. We're going to choose among alternatives. Oh, it's on fire. Oh, no. My soap is on fire. Okay, so we're going to use that. We're talking about the A in the SOAP framework. We learned about nominal group technique today and how we can use that to choose among alternatives, and then never leave the scene of a decision. Never leave a decision without taking some form of action on it. Now, action doesn't have to be a huge thing. It might be that you just write down what you're going to do. That's the first step toward doing it, right? Now, I don't say write it down and then think that you don't have to do it anymore. A lot of times we order something on Amazon or online and we think that that's solved the problem that we have, that we ordered the product or service for in the first place. Wrong. You have to get the thing and then consume the thing. Get the thing and install the light bulb. Get the thing, install the furnace filter, whatever it is. Just making a choice to buy it doesn't solve the problem. We have to follow through with the next steps. But the sooner we take an action, any kind of action that reinforces that decision, it increases our likelihood of actually taking the next step to 90%. If we don't write that down, it decreases our chances of taking any type of action to about 40%. Who wants to do that, right? If I decide I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And that's a personal belief and a commitment we can make to ourselves. Guess what? We can convince other people and give other people excuses for why we didn't do things or why we procrastinated. But we, at least at a subconscious level, always know that the things that we're saying are just excuses. We're just making up reasons and excuses to put things off or to make ourselves feel better. But we really can't ever let ourselves off the hook, because subconsciously we always know if we're making excuses, or if we're just scared, or whatever the reason is that we're making those excuses or giving those reasons for why we haven't done something yet. All right, that is all I've got today. I am still catching up from my cold from the last 2 weeks. So if I can help you in any way, please just ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Not on fire, not underwater like I was for Supersize Your Business. Just me. Have a great day.